Woo! It's here. Took weeks. Weeks it did. As you can see, my beard is looking more awesome. Got no hair on my head. You know what it is because you've seen the title already. So let's just get to it. Oh, it's the Insta360 camera. And I've got a bunch of creative ideas that I want to do with this. The main one being, I've been invited to go up and do some cinematography in a plane, where I interview people in the plane whilst flying around the world, well, at least around the southeast Gold Coast. Anyway, as that takes place, I thought I need a camera that shoots out the window and also shoots into the cockpit. But I've also got some very exciting ideas for this. This is the Insta360. If you're not familiar with 360 cameras, let's just have a look, right? It's a modular camera, which basically means there's different modules and you can stick those modules together to achieve different things. I got the Twin Edition. The Twin Edition gives you the opportunity to have the equivalent to a GoPro or an Osmo Action, but also to have a 360 camera. So let's have a look. Pretty sweet, right? Oh, so you start with the battery. This little red thing's the battery. It's also the base upon which your modules go. I've never touched one of these before in my life, so we're all experiencing this together. Now here's the lens. This is the 360 lens. As you can see, it has a lens here and a lens here. This lens films everything from here and to here, including down here, and this does the same. And you're already, I can tell your mind is just boggling with the opportunities this little camera presents. Oh, let's just stick together. Here's the other bit too. Ooh. So how does it just pulls apart? Oh, that's cool. Like, no slotting things in or clicking them together, or just click, done, pull apart. Ah, oh, look, got these cool little you just push it together. This little puppy is waterproof too. I wouldn't take it scuba diving 50 meters down, but you could go snorkeling with it or a whole host of other things, which is remarkable because it clicks together like that. And this is the brain, or does it? Oh no, it's stuck together forever now. Oh, I don't like reading instructions. Anyway, listen to this. It's got all these other ones on here too. And there it is, folks. Now what I've got to do is work out where on earth the micro SIM card goes in, and hopefully the battery's charged. I'm guessing you just plug it in there to charge it. It's got this other module too. Should we do this while we're here? Listen, ready? How good does that sound? It's got this little sticker on the front, very helpful sticker. It says, "Do not drop into fire." In case you thought, oh, there's a fire nearby. I have no idea why someone in their right mind would go, I'm just gonna drop my camera into the fire. Oh no, there's a sticker, a removable sticker that's reminded me that I shouldn't drop it into the fire. I'm not gonna. It's got this little, like, you pull the lever across and it comes apart. The screen at the back and the lens at the front, it's all very nifty. And then you can actually put the screen and the lens the same way, and then you can just plug it again into the base, which is here. It's modular. Fascinating, incredible. Comes with a case. You need a special case for this. It doesn't fit in a GoPro case, but it does come with the same mount. That's how it works, and that is in comparison to say an Osmo Action. It's a little bit taller and a little bit wider. So it is a little bit bigger, but only by like a few mil, not by much at all. And the idea is that you then take the app or the desktop app and it captures images from everywhere, like the whole 360 deal, everything. And you can then choose what you go and where you go to. And so you can come up with some epic footage Comes with this cool little lens cap, so you can chuck it around and you're not going to damage it. That's very funky. Also comes with this wrapped up, a bit more of a GoPro mount. You can put this on a stick, an Insta360 stick or another stick. And so, one of the reasons I'm pretty excited about this is because I've bought a scooter. And this, riding my scooter, could just have some epic results. And that's what I'm going to go do now. I've gone out and I had a play with it, and the play was cut short because of a few things I've learnt and discovered that I thought would be important as first impressions for you guys to be aware of. First of all, you need a decent memory card. You need a very fast memory card with V30 written on it. Otherwise, it hasn't got the speed or capacity to take hold of all the images that are being captured at the same time by this camera. So you can choose a little one, like a lesser powered one, and you'll get 6 to 9 seconds of footage, and a little warning pops up and says you can't do it, there's not enough space. So be aware of that. You need a special card. So when I put the special card in, it's an amazing little camera, just incredible. However, there's a delay on the record button. So you've got your on and off here and your record here. Your audio is captured on the brain of it, not on the lens of it. So regardless of what lens you put on, you can still capture the same audio, which is really good. But when you turn it on, your screen comes on and you press record, and there's about a second delay. And so you know when you're like, all right, I'm ready to go, and you press record and you're like, oh, hang on, is it working? And you get recomposing the camera to see if it works. You just have to trust that when you press the record and it makes this funny bling, that the record is actually happening. Then you need this little cover everywhere you go, because otherwise you can't put this down. Like if you look at it, the highest point or the lowest point is the lens. And so if you put it down anywhere in any way, it'll fall and scratch the lens. I haven't done that yet. That's right, I know what you were thinking. You're thinking, oh no, he's gone and done that. You would be valid in that train of thought. However, not this time. Lens is still intact. Let's talk about this screen. This screen is tiny. Like really, really small. So what the screen looks like. And that's not a problem for viewing, but it is a problem because it's all touchscreen. You've got to use your finger, and look how big my finger is compared to the screen. So getting the screen to be responsive in the way that it should be, because I have massive fingers, is quite a challenge. It doesn't quite put me off, but it is something you need to know. If you have bigger fingers than this, beware. It shoots video of 3K, 4K, and 5.7K. So 5.7K is amazing, and it shoots 5.7K at 24 and 25 and 30 frames a second. But again, the screen isn't that responsive. So if I hit 4K and I want to show you, it does it flawlessly because of course we're on camera. Oh, seriously? And then 3K, I think, I don't know if it's 2.7 and they've just been lazy and bumped it up to 3K. You've got 1080p, 2.7, 4, 5.7. So maybe 3K either sits around there or that's what they do. Maybe it's because of their sensor size that's what they've gone with. And with a 360 camera, you can stabilize as you go because you can hold the focus and it captures everything. Stabilization is an issue when you've got a certain screen and the screen goes around like that. But if you can capture everything and then just pick and choose, stabilization should take care of itself. Now the only thing to add is it has this standby function that if you leave it, like when the default on it was something like 3 seconds standby, and the screen turns off when you press record. So you press record and you think the camera's stopped working. So you have to stop what you're doing and make sure the camera's actually working, which is weird, I know, but you can change that. So I have changed that to never. And it's got this standby thing where it turns off after so many seconds if you don't touch the screen. But the challenge with that is if you're mucking about with the app, and the app is the heart of this, like the app is what makes you be able to do all these incredible things with the footage. If you're looking at the app and mucking about with the app, this can turn off. And it took me a while to work out how to turn it back on. Now you turn it back on by just hitting the on and off button just once, and then it comes back. However, the app is amazing. So what the idea is, this camera captures all your footage, all the options of the footage, and then in the app you can go to and do some super cool things, like you can clone yourself in a shot, you can reverse clone yourself, you can actually do this thing where you stand still and it looks like you're time-lapsing through everything. You can do a thing when you're walking on top of the world, or make the world around your head, or those sort of things. So it all happens post in the app. So the app is an integral part of this whole setup, and the idea is the app edits the video without putting all the video on your phone, and then once it's edited, it then exports a file that you can then put into Final Cut Pro or Premiere Pro or After Effects, and in there you can then edit it more, like you can speed ramp and you can crop in or do whatever you want. So you can have another phase of editing on that once this is done. So there you go, folks, my first impressions. And it's actually very easy to use, and to prove that, I'm going to leave you with the very first video I made on the Insta360 in the last few hours, and you will see how quickly you can go, wow, you can look way better with this camera than you actually are. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, give me the thumbs up, bing the bell, and I'll see ya in just a sec.